Aloha and sorry for the waiting. For some reason, this laptop, whenever I do an update on it, it doesn't want to acknowledge my Wi-Fi. So it's a whole troubleshoot thing to go do it. Then I have to like restart it like 3 different times. So, okay, we're good now. So, aloha, everybody. And wasn't that such a treat today? That the man in the can strutting around in his finery. Was that the yellow pink lady suit? I mean, was that the pink lady suit or the mauve lady suit? It was one of those. And those pigs. Oh, gotta go. Stop. They're right outside the door, and he's going nuts. I know. You can't go out there. They will hurt you. Yeah. You think you're big and bad, but you're not. No. So what I thought was hilarious, he's, taking his shirt off and showing everybody that, he's lost weight. Those are drawstring pants. Um, it was that far out because he can't sit down without letting it that much because his gut hangs over his fupa. Beige, pink, yeah, whatever color it was disgusting. And I will have to give it to Tasha. She's got the patience of a saint. He would have had a margarita poured over his head before they got the first sip out of it. Just saying, you know. But it doesn't sound like she's going to do any work for him. She made him pay for dinner, which, yay. Yes, Laura. He actually admitted that he has a fupa. Now, I'm not going to go into details. We all know what that means. Hey, Deborah, aloha. Everybody, Leanie, Joseph, Arthur, Leanie, or Laura, everybody, aloha. But just the ridiculousness of the whole thing that and then he started to go on me until I put in the side chat. Ricardo told you to keep my name out of your mouth. And he stopped right there. And also, not a smart move to bash on Rosie again, because we all know that she holds the power to your future on YouTube. There's a few of the rest of us that do too. And don't think that your new old channel has not gone unnoticed. Oh, yes. Yes. The powers that be. And Elbow, if you're watching, hey, Ace, aloha. If you're watching, I don't even know if I should tell him this because I don't think he even knows, right? Let me ask Ace. Ace, should I tell him about the link? Because he still hasn't changed it. Hey, Jessica, Jennifer, aloha. Yes, the okay, well, I might as well say it now. The link that is on all his correspondence to links to his YouTube channel, they're all to the terminated channel. Yes, folks, you heard it here. The link he has on his new channel is the link to his formerly terminated channel. How stupid. Stupid. Oh, sorry, Ricardo. I don't know what well, this was my fault. I had laptop problems when I started, and I didn't know I could come back in after an hour and resume it. But my laptop has a glitch in it somewhere where it doesn't like to acknowledge my Wi-Fi after I've done an update. So, but yeah, what stupidity? Actually, we know what stupidity. What dumbstick hit him upside the head to where he links his terminated channel to his new channel? And, don't worry about it, Elbow. We already got it. We've already seen it. We've already passed it on to YouTube. And when I say we, I mean the people here that believe in the truth. And the truth is, as you've said yourself, that you'd never come back to YouTube. What a horrible company it is. Need I play that? Need I play that audio clip for you there, fat boy? Yeah. You're not. Somebody hit you with a dumb stick, and they keep hitting you with a dumb stick, and you just stand there and take it. You don't have the sense enough to get out of your own way. But that's here nor there. That's his idiot, dumbass. Hold on. Don't make me shoot the gun. Hey. That's it. Stop it. Yeah, the pigs are right outside the door. He's not happy. And I got the gun out, and I hit one of them between the eyes yesterday. Of course, it's only a pellet gun, but, it's enough to scare him away a little bit. But they're just the right size for a barbecue. Yeah, exactly, Hot Frog. What dumb pinata. Would that be a donkey pinata? An ass pinata? Yeah, that's exactly what it would be. Yep, every branch. And then every branch fell on him after he already hit it. Just saying. And Elbow, you should be careful on who you make fun of, because it comes back on you. And let me tell you this. And this is going straight to Marshall the man. If you in any way, any form, threatened, harassed, blackmailed Joni into retracting what she said, which we all know what she said was the truth. And the truth is not hate. You cannot change the truth. And even if she did pull back on what she said, it's already been said, it's already been recorded, it's already been uploaded. So I'm not the only one that feels that way, that if you in any way at all threatened her, blackmailed her, harassed her into retracting anything truthfully said about you, you're going to pay a heavy, heavy price. Goddamn chickens. But yeah, if I catch wind of and you've done any of that to her, because there's an easy way to find out. We have her mother's phone number. We can call Mama Portwood, and we can ask her what really happened. And I'm sure that she would not be at all pleased if you in any way threatened, coerced, blackmailed Joni, then you will pay a very heavy, heavy price. And I'm not the only one that feels this way. So anybody in the side chat, if you feel the same way I do, let's give him a 69. No, let's give him a 68, because the last one we just don't care about. Because even Banksy Girl told you, don't hurt Joni. And when you tell her you love her from the bottom of your heart, you have no heart. You are heartless. You sold your soul to the devil long, long ago. Oh, he sang me a song. Yeah, until I told him, Ricardo said, don't have my name in your mouth. And he shut up real quick, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Sure enough did. But give him an inch on a rope, and he'll tangle himself up in it and hit his face on the floor. He's his own worst enemy. Because he doesn't know when to stop. He doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut. And it was a stupid song anyway. Hey, Arthur, aloha. But yeah, if we catch even the slightest whiff of you doing anything to her to make her say something, hey, Jody, aloha, you will be dealt with swiftly and completely. Thanks, Stitching Girl. I was going to say that, but oh, I know he's your best friend. But, you know, that's kind of crossing the line when she told the truth about him and said that his mother made him leave, and tonight he touted, well, her mother never told me to leave. I was there for a week. Yeah, you overstayed your limit. You know, she got sick of your bullshit. Bossing Joni around, telling her to do this and telling her to do that. You know, and who are you to tell her to do anything anyway? You stood there and barked orders at her. That's the kind of person you are. You don't know how to do anything yourself. You can't even change the dome light in your van. You had to have Mr. X do that. Now that's pathetic. And you call yourself a nomad? And you don't know the difference between a flathead and a Phillips? Or duct tape or electric tape? Right. You're a nomad. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. You're a man about the tools, aren't you? You probably don't even know where your jack to your van is. And not only the jack, he probably eliminated that because it's not going to be a or standard jack that's in just about any car. No, he needs a heavy duty jack, probably a floor jack, I would think, to change a tire on that thing. And Elbow, if you do know where the jack is, why don't you make a little video and prove me wrong? I would love to have a video proving me wrong, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm not. And you don't. And you can't. And you never will. I know, Quirky Girl, right? I'm was like on the delete button. My finger was hovering over it. Because she's drunk. Who's drunk? Hot Frog, you always come up with the best. I had to read it twice before it, like, what? Oh. Oh, who cares about MFW? Dad, she just needs to walk away. She just needs help. That's all there is to that. No, I don't have any other opinion on that. It's just she needs help. Well, he wants to work on his van, but he also wanted to let everybody know he's back on YouTube. I have a feeling that it won't be for long. Oh, snap! There you go. Shall I post the picture, Ricardo? Because Elbow, guess what? I've been saving this for just the right time. Maybe I'll put those on my community page. Oh, And if your sister isn't pissed off at you enough already, she will be once she sees these pictures. Just saying, Elbow. Just saying. I still think, and I'll continue to think this forever, that Janet is the one who popped you in the mouth and chipped your tooth. Because let's face it, Janet could take you with her arms tied behind her back. Right, Hot Frog? Yep, there you go. We know where she got it and where she lives. Let's play. Shall we? Shall we play Connect the Dots? Let's see. The first dot is Chicago. The second dot is Janet. The third dot is a new barbell tattoo on her forearm. The next dot would be Elbow, the prodigal son. And then there would be Ricardo, and then there would be me. Full circle. There you go. Connect the dots. Oh yeah, Ace, I've been sitting on this for a while. And I almost forgot about it, actually. I'll have to dig those up and I'll post them. I'll post them on my I'll post them on my community page for everybody to see. You know, just saying. Because I still got boots on the ground, even though you are in Florida. So there's that. He was banned from Facebook and he changed his name. Is that why he had to change it? Oh, that's hilarious. So now not only has he been terminated from not once, not twice, but 3 times from YouTube. Soon to be 4. And now he's banned from Facebook? Hmm. Oh, imagine that. Hmm. Shit just follows him wherever he goes. Yep, just wherever he goes, it follows him. Like the funk that he is. It was an old channel. Well, he explained it. It's an old channel that he can't live stream from and he can't StreamYard from because he needs the phone number for the I don't even know what it's the word I'm looking for is for security reasons he needs, and it's his own phone number and he doesn't have that phone anymore, so he can't open that. All he can do is post on it, I think. Oh, it would be a shame if there were pictures of her coming out of an Assyrian church on Milwaukee on Glenview. Well. Huh, imagine that. Hmm. I'm sure that we're going to see a lot of stuff here in the near future. And, you know, Elbow, you always say you can say anything about you, but leave the family out of it. If I remember correctly, here not too long ago, and I know Ricardo and Ace, and there's a few others that can, you know, back me up on this, that you called out my son. And you said you would beat his ass. So beat that, buddy. You say don't bring families into it. Well, isn't that always your bottom? That's where you go to? Because you don't have a way with words, and your vocabulary is quite limited. Yeah, we all remember that. Yeah, that was the 8 minutes from hell. And I got the best of you there, didn't I? Because you didn't make me crack once. I didn't raise my voice at you one time. Actually, I think I was laughing at you the whole way through it. You have it. You have it, Ace. It's up there. Street Life has it. Um, it's out there. I know Venetic Wolf has it. Emailed Elbow and told him what to do, and I will retire the name and pick, and he hasn't done it. Well, then keep the pick and the name then, Camus. You know, and that burns his ass almost as much as I do. Yes, that is his kryptonite. Yes, indeed. And green seems to be my favorite color. Imagine that. Okay, Jody, aloha. And Joseph Camus, there are a few of those running around now. There's the Elbow Watch, Elbow Travels Watch, I think it is. I don't want to name channels wrong, so forgive me if I do. It's not intentionally. I just, you know. And then we have the Iraqi war deserter with his father's picture. But all that can be taken away with a price. Everyone has their price. And if you don't like looking at it, Elbow, pony up, buddy. Put your money where your mouth is. Peel some of those dollars back. You know? Make it worth somebody's while to quit using the photo or the name. Until then, use it at your will. Parody him. Make fun of him. Do what he does to other people. Like he did no more than 10 miles away from Joni's. And had to go low. But that's why Joni started talking about you, because you went low first. And I know that hurt her, what you said. After you said you love her from the bottom of your heart, you have no heart. Teeny, he started another, he resurrected a YouTube channel that's already been reported to YouTube anyway. So, good luck with that one. He either blackmailed, manipulated, threatened Joni to retract what she had said the night before about him, all of which was true. Do we think her retraction holds any weight? No. Is that video going to go away? No. Are you going to have to live by it, Elbow? Yes. Well, yeah, he got no heart, he got no brain. Yep. And he'd been hit with a dumbstick. And the only reason he tried to make nice with Rosie, and we all know why, Elbow, because you're pretty transparent as a person. That you made nice with Rosie just so she wouldn't strike your channel. And what did you do tonight? Yeah, you got a little bit of liquid courage in you. Oh, and we have Banksy's message too. Yes, we do. And that's truthful and honest. And she's another one that told you don't hurt Joni. Hey, Elbow to Travels Watch. I think I got your name right. I mentioned you a minute ago. All good though. But yeah, what you did to Joni was dirty in more ways than one. Now, I wasn't a real fan of Joni's just because some of the things that she had done and said. But what she said about you and how you operate and how you act and what your personality is was totally spot on, genuine to the T. And you can't live that one down. You can't wiggle your way out of that. It's there. It's going to be there, and it will always be there. Yeah, it didn't make me dizzy. It made me queasy. But that's neither here nor there. Yes, Banksy does flip-flop. But she keeps gleaning information from him. he still gives her a shout out. Do we trust what Banksy says? Probably not so much. Do we think what she said in her, was it Messenger? I think it was, about Elbow and not hurting Joni and blah, blah, blah. That was probably pretty honest. Saying that she doesn't want anything to do with him. Well, you know, she keeps getting information. And she's got a lot of dirt too. Now, that's why he's playing nice with her. Is because he knows what he told her in private phone conversations. So he keeps playing nice with her. Well, nice only goes so far. And, you know, what Banksy knows will probably come out, but at the right time. No, he doesn't have any friends left. No, no, he doesn't. He can't be a friend because he doesn't know what being a friend is or having a friend. Having a friendship to him means, what can you do for me? It's not, oh, I'm interested in you and, your life. No, he's interested in, what can you do for me? And shall we, let's just run it down here a little bit. Rosie, what can you do for me? Van rebuild. Joni, what can you do for me? More van build. Tasha, what can you do for me? Laugh in your face. Oh, yes. Yes, there's the one lone friend. So he's screwed? Pretty much. Yep. Oh, Laura, no, I don't want that image in my head. No, no, no. See, that's the secrets. That's what he's blackmailed her with. And I'm sure that because Joni thought he was a friend and he stayed there 6, 7 days, what else is there to do but to talk? You couldn't go anywhere or do anything. It was snowed in or the van was taken apart. So I know that Joni probably opened up a little bit to him and, expressed some of her personal secrets. Hey, Derbeat. Aloha. And he probably told her, either you do this and you do what I tell you to, or I'm gonna tell all your secrets. Well, Joni, if you're listening, whatever he says doesn't hold weight anyway. Do we believe anything that comes out of his mouth? No, because if his mouth is moving, he's lying. And I just, let me word this right. I just hope that I'm wrong, that he blackmailed Joni, that if she didn't retract what she said, that he's going to, divulge her secrets, which to me, that's total treachery right there. That's worse than just about anything. Yeah, what a slip. I'm telling you all my lies and my adoring fans. Oh, please. Aloha, Jen. Well, it was a slip of something. Actually, no, it wasn't a slip, really. It was the actual truth trying to come to break free of his mouth. And the one time that it breaks free, it busts him out. Yes, he does find people's weakness. And fortunately, I'm not one of them. Nor is any other woman on this side chat, or man for that matter. I don't want to leave anybody out. Oh, Freudian slip. No, it was the truth trying to get out of his body. And he finally told the truth for once. For once, he finally told the truth that it is about his lies. In his own words, from his own mouth. I can't make that up. And he hasn't said anything about it, so it must be true. He said it, we heard it. What else is there to discuss? But I don't think anybody needs to be extorted, blackmailed, threatened with their own secrets that they told you in confidentiality. And we know how far that goes because he spilled all the beans about a few other people too. Oh, let's see. Maybe that would be Rosie and Drury and a couple other of the cast of characters. Okay, Ace, let me take Waddy out real quick. I think the pigs are gone. I'm going to mute myself for a minute. I got to talk to my neighbor, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. What did I miss? Yeah, who did the Norm prank? I thought that was Botter. No, Nancy. I had to ask my neighbors something, and it's not your hearing. It really isn't. I know it's usually you can hear either the frogs or the chickens, but there's that twilight time when it is right now. Just after the sun goes down, the chickens shut up, and about the time the chickens shut up, the frogs start. So there's that sweet spot in there for about a half an hour, 45 minutes that no critters are talking. So yeah, Camilo and Botter, those guys. I'm sorry, but Camilo couldn't punch his way out of a wet paper bag. You know, he's just talk about dumb shit. Uh-oh. Did he post your Twitter? Somebody's on there. Oh, oops. Why are you snorting at me? Oh, he's. I haven't taken him for a long walk in 2 days. Just stop. Because I had dentist appointment on Monday, so we didn't go to the PARK. And we didn't go today because they're closed. Tomorrow, you get to go. I promise. So get up on the bed. Go. Now, be good. Right, that's like telling a 2-year-old to be good. But it's all about the love with him. Yeah, it was funny. It was, but it's even funnier when you do it somebody who's not stop it, who's not a little bit on the spectrum side. And unfortunately, Norm isn't the sharpest tool in the shop. And you know, yeah, they're all getting to Camilo and the Pasta Crew. They all got their channels either. Hey, Kate Kevaloha. They either got their channels, they got strikes on their channels, or somebody took over their channel. They don't hold much weight anymore. I mean, here's the thing with all the doxing on that side. That's all the stuff that's already been doxed. You're not putting any new information out there. It's already out there. That's what's hilarious. It's like, if you want to prove that you're a real troll, put some new information out there. Don't recycle the old shit. It just makes you look like a fool. And it makes you look like you're late for the game. And that you have no game. Yeah, and stop calling the police. Good God. What the hell's wrong with you people? You and Camelo especially. Marshmallow. Yeah, him and Elbow should be brothers. I'm telling you. You know. And this swatting people and calling the cops and stuff, it's not going to end well. You know, and if you think you're untouchable because you hide behind a couple of VPNs and have burner phones, oh no, no, no. Hey, Jackie Blue, aloha. If law enforcement wants to find you, they have the tools to find you. Even if you think you're behind a VPN, you know, and your voice is never heard, prove it's me, blah blah blah. But this bullshit of going after and swatting people and stuff, it's just got to stop, people. It just has to stop. Because my question is, what's the end game? What's the payoff? What are you going to get from somebody having their door busted down by the cops? I mean, really. Because actually, I went to my local police department after something, and when I said swatting, they looked at me kind of funny, like, what's that? Now, mind you, I live in Hawaii, and our police department drive their own personal vehicles. They're unmarked vehicles. And they range from a Toyota Camry up to a Camaro. And they used to have little bubble blue lights on the top. They don't have those anymore. They have a slim blue light on the top of the hood and in the grill. And when I asked him, I said, what if somebody calls and complains that, oh, they need to do a welfare check, blah, blah. Well, first off, nobody's going to find my address anyway because I don't have an address. I have a P.O. box. Okay. And I asked him, I said, does this rarely happen? And the guy looks at me like, no, it never happens. No, maybe if Auntie hasn't come home from high tea with the girls, maybe we go look, maybe make welfare check. Well, they say, no, we don't even know what that is. And I just laughed and I went, well, let me explain it to you. Yes, he is, Jackie. Yes, he is. Yeah, Jackie, I think it's just because, hey, Ramirez, aloha, that they think that there is a void in the Boyd. Well, those guys don't even know what the Boyd is. They don't even know how the Boyd started. How can they say they're in the Boyd when they don't know the history of Boyd? Do you even know who started it? Do you know who the founding members of it are? I do. I know who they are. Because they're not around anymore. There's 2 or 3 of them left that are around. And the most vocal one is Rosie. And she doesn't even consider it Boyd anymore. Boyd was more it's not a real thing. It's not someplace where you get, jumped in. Oh, since you got channel struck, oh, you're Boyd now. No, you're not. Just because you're trying to dox people, no, you're not. That's not Boyd either. So quit saying that you're Boyd. You want to take over Boyd. There is no Boyd left. It's just an acronym for the bottom of YouTube. That's all. At least know the history what you're claiming to be a part of. Well, you want a brownie pin for that? You need a Boy Scout patch for that? Well, yeah. Just if people are on the internet and they're broadcasting and they're talking and they're making video, you can be found. Maybe not by the layperson, but law enforcement? Oh, yeah. And how do I know this? Well, it's because I did my homework and I asked the right people the right questions. One for being my brother, who was head of security for Homeland. Um, and I asked him some questions because I was curious about myself. And we had a long conversation. And I said, "Well, what boil it down to a sentence, you know, well, this." He goes, "If you broadcast, if you make videos, if you post, you can be found." And he said, "Not by just anybody, but law enforcement, you can be found." And I believe my brother. I'm not going to go into his history, but he, I'm not even going to say that. Um, he knows a lot about Homeland Security and cyber security because that was his field, was cyber security for Homeland. So he knows. Um, and I told him how I've kind of kept myself, covered my tracks and everything. And I said, I don't have anything to hide in the first place. I've never committed a crime. I've never even gotten a traffic ticket. I've paid my taxes every year. I don't owe the IRS. You know, um, I've got no nude pictures out there. I've got no X-rated videos out there. I'm a pretty simple girl. Hey, Wolf Dad Aloha. But all they think they're conquering the world when they dox people. It's like, really? How do you even know that information's correct? Because obviously, Camelo, he uses his real name and his Facebook and his daughter's on there and his all his information is right there. He didn't lock it down before he came to the Boynton. That was his first mistake. Hey, William, aloha. Yeah, exactly. It's easy to find, but find where I live. Tell me the address because I don't know it. I have a P.O. box. And it's not like I'm going to have anybody come and knocking on my door. God, I've got $3,500 of water between me and the mainland, you know? But I've not done anything to worry about anybody coming after me. Yeah, exactly, Jackie. Exactly. Yep. And I think the worst I've really ever said about anybody is they're a dumb shit, which they've earned that title. So I'm not too worried about that. And all those other jokers over there in Pasta Land, they just want to be relevant for a minute. And I'm sorry, anybody who says they have a job and have a life, but yet they go on, 3, 6 hour hangouts Or they go live 4 or 5 times a day. Who is consuming who? And the Pasta Man. He used to play a character. Well, the character and the man have merged. And he doesn't see that apparently. But what's their end game? What are they what is the payoff for them doing what they're doing? I just want somebody to tell me what the end game is. What's the payoff? Is it to pop your collar and say, hey, I gotcha? Could be. Because Boyd holds no power. Saying that you're going to take over Boyd and you're going to clean up Boyd. Those lines are so askew now that Boyd isn't even an entity anymore. And it will never be again. And I don't know if they're looking for the brass ring or what. But it just baffles me that grown men can go on 4 and 5 times a day live streams and talk about absolutely nothing. I come on here once in 3 months, 2 months? And the reason I really didn't go on much is because I didn't have much to say about the fat man. He got a job. Finally. Hey, hooray, you give the boy a hand. And then less than 3 months later, he's bitching and complaining because he doesn't get along with his sister, and it's getting cold, and I need to detox my brain. I just need to I need to go to Florida detox. No, the reason you went to Florida is because the creditors finally caught up to you, and they were going to garnish your wages to the point where you weren't going to have a penny after you've worked 40-hour week anyway. Well, you didn't work 40 hours. You're 32 hours a week anyway. So why not go to Florida? And that's why you're not looking for a job now, because you know that they're going to catch up to you again. How can you destroy something when it doesn't exist? Tombstone. Birds just got swatted. Oh, God. You're kidding. Really? Oh, good Lord. Well, maybe so. Well, he deleted his last video. Maybe he did get swatted. I don't know. No, he's not going to get any money from YouTube anymore. Nope. Nope. And you could see the green jealousy welling up in him when Tasha was getting her super chats. But the difference between Tasha getting super chats and him, Tasha didn't ask for them. She not once said, gimme. But let me tell you, when the camera went off, I can almost guarantee you what he said. Well, half of those super chats should be me. I mean, I was half of your stream. And I just hope, beyond hope, that Tasha would just laugh at him and say, really? For real? Yeah, the police are not doing anything. And that's, Stitching Girl, that's Okay. That's what really bothers me is because this is happening so often in law enforcement and what they're doing now. Hey, happy wife, aloha. I thought that was you. Yeah, it was funny, Ace. But um the police are not asking for a callback number. And actually the stream that Botter and Camilla were on, when the phone rang and it was supposed to be a 911 operator and the person goes, "Hello, can I help you?" That's not how they answer 911 calls. That's not even how they answer non-emergency calls. If it was 911, they would have said, "911, what's your emergency? Fire, police, or rescue?" Not, "Hello, can I help you?" No, it's not McDonald's. So I think that was all made up. Well, who knows with Burge, I can't say that I'm not surprised because all his information's out there too, and he's gotten it a couple times before. But the times before were welfare checks for his parents after he went off on his parents and screamed at his mother, I'm live, I'm live, I'm live. You know, that that really called for, somebody to a welfare check, you know, and he gets so unhinged. And when he drinks, he doesn't know what he does. He doesn't know what he says. That's why he deletes everything. Because when he knows he's drunk, he doesn't want to have anybody come back on it. Dude, who knows? Who even goes over there and watches him anymore? It's the same old thing. Put some money on the board. Put some money on the board. Screaming and yelling. Well, at least he's not screaming and yelling at Salty Dog anymore. Thank God for that. And she's been MIA for a while. I hope she was smart enough to just walk away for a while. And has anybody seen Wog? Whiskey OG? He's been MIA too. And I just thought of that today because I saw one of his icons come up. And it was like, Well, he wants everything in the candy store, but then he wants to own the store too. Yeah, maybe detox. Yeah. I really hope that Jill saw what was happening to her and the way that he was treating her, very poorly, I might add. That she just step away from the bullshit and do Jill. And I give her props here. Jill, I don't know, I really doubt that you're listening. But if you are, I'll just put this out there in the universe. Good girl. Take care of Jill. Jill needs to come first in Jill's life. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with. Well, he had a blow up with the fisherman. So maybe he's another one who just stepped back for a minute. I did it. I stepped out for 3 months, and y'all are wondering what happened to me because I was radio silent. But I had to step away in order to gather my thoughts. Yeah, she was, Jackie. She was. Um, and the times that I've heard Jill when she's sober, is she's a very smart, articulate lady, you know, but get a little vodka in her and it changes the whole picture. Yeah, I caught that fun in the sun. Yeah. I think my reply was, Tasha, you don't owe him anything. You know, he picks up the bill at the restaurant, and I hope I almost wanted to call and find out if he left a tip. Because I don't think he does leave tips. And that server who had to run around taking shit from him deserved about half of that in a tip. He said $5. That's such bullshit. Good God. That's so wrong. When I go to my little place, my little hole in the wall, um, killer tacos. I they use the square, and you swipe your card, and they just started taking cards when the pandemic hit. It was always a cash deal before. And when the pandemic hit, but they weren't using credit cards first, and I didn't like handling money. I thought money was like the dirtiest thing that you could handle during a pandemic because so many other people have handled it. And we found out now that that's, it's really not a breeding ground for the virus. But I went in there, and usually what I order, I get like a fish burrito and a soda, and that's like $12. I was leaving them the rest of a $20 bill because I didn't want to handle the change. And I still do that because it's a family owned, hardworking ladies who have an awesome business, who serve awesome food, and are always happy to see me. They know me by name. And I go in there maybe once or twice a month, you know, because I'd rather go there than McDonald's or Taco Bell or anything like that because I know the food is fresh and I know their kitchen is clean. They've never had a problem with health department. I even went when I first got here. I applied for a job there, and the office is in the back, so I know what their kitchen looks like. And that's one of my big gripes. If the kitchen is clean, the food's got to be good. Um, they must have hated him because he never did. Well, oh no, Jackie. Oh, that's hilarious. The bill was like $50. And I'm a high tipper anyway, because I know how hard people in little restaurants work. They usually work for minimum wage and tips. And because I'm very knowledgeable about food service and everything, that, hey man, if they have good food and their place is clean, and they're running it themselves, then they deserve my tip. And I'm glad to give it to them, you know. And it's not because I'm a good tipper they remember my name. And they know what I want when I come in there. I usually, there's two different things I have. It's either the long board or the fish board. And they're big burritos. And they're enough to really fill me up. and it's fresh. They make it all there. They make the beans. They make the meats. You know, they make the guacamole. You know, and I can't. They're the best. Oh, he's going over to TikTok? Oh, okay. Well, I noticed all his videos were gone. I mean, his channel is still there, but all of his videos are gone. Yeah, and they make the fish taco here with Ono, which is like $50 a pound. Sashimi grade. But it's always fresh. Hey, Brad Silver Dog Aloha. You're up late. Yeah, y'all are up late. It's only 7 o'clock here. I haven't even thought about cooking dinner yet. I probably won't. Well, it looks that way, William. You know, I just hope beyond hope that because he said the food wasn't that good that he doesn't go back and dispute the charges. I don't know. It's just for some reason that's in the back of my mind because that's $50 for him. You know, he probably got down there with 1,400. You know, $50 for him is a lot of money, actually. You know, so come here, come on, get up here, come on, lay down, lay down. Good grief, Velcro dog. All right. Well, I've been on here for almost over an hour, and that's another hour I won't get back. But hey, yeah, Wog, if you're out there, man, let us know. I mean, I have family that lives in the same town as him, so and I know where he stays, but I don't know. He probably wouldn't appreciate some stranger knocking on his door. I wouldn't, but hey. Joseph Camus, only if he's getting something in return, and I don't think that Tasha's into his kind. Just saying, the unclean kind, the nasty, stinky, sweaty, famunda cheese kind. And we all know that he got famunda cheese because he said it looked like hummus. Yes, he did. Ew. I know. Shut up. All right, everybody. Have a great Wednesday. Really? Waddy, you want to talk too? Are you telling everybody goodbye? I mean, what do you tell Elbow? 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 Tell Elbow. Tell Elbow. Tell him no. Tell him no. Tell him no. Tell him no. Tell Elbow no. No. Tell him no. Tell him no. My dog hates him too. Yes, good dog. Now I got to get him a treat. Good dog. All right, everybody. Until next time, aloha. Tell him goodbye.